In this video, the S2000 is going back to stock. So I've decided to sell my S2000. If anybody wants it, like 56,000 miles or something. If anybody wants it, I've decided to sell it. It has 57,000 miles. It's gonna be all stock. Right now it just has lowering springs and wheels and exhaust. I just have too many cars and I decided this one's gotta go. I don't really want to sell it, but I gotta sell something. So today I'm gonna take this exhaust off. The wheels are gonna come off for the stock ones, along with the suspension. And that's basically it. Other than that, I gotta switch the rear view mirror back to stock, shift knob, and floor mats. And then it's all back to stock. And I gotta pull the side strikes off, along with the rear spoiler and the front lip. Those are all OEM, so they're worth a decent amount. First thing I'm gonna do is jack it up and work on the suspension because I want the exhaust to cool down before I swap it out. All right, so first one is out. They're really simple to take out for the front. I think the back's a little more annoying, but first one's out. So these are AP2 struts and Swift springs. And I really enjoyed them. They rode really good. This is what I would do on my next S2000 probably. Same setup. It was really nice, so I would recommend that. So the struts I got for the car, they came without the top hats on them, so I gotta put them on. If you're doing any type of spring work, use spring compressors right there. Make sure to use two, not just one, in case one slips or something, because these things can really hurt you. Passenger's front is done. So now I have my stock wheels that have been sitting in a barn for 2 years since I own this car. So I'm gonna throw these on. They're in decent shape. Most of them are all destroyed, especially these, because these oxidize a lot, but these are in pretty good shape. And of course, with the original wheels, you gotta put the original lug nuts on. Have the key too. All right, front is all done. Now time to move on to the back. And the thing with the S2000 in the rear is this side's easy peasy. This side has the filler neck in front of it. So you have to remove that 10mm right there and wiggle it and try to work around it. So for the side strikes, there's actually a fastener drilled into the body for, I guess, a clip goes in the middle of these. So I'm just gonna leave these on because I don't want that showing. Nobody does. So I'm just gonna leave these on. They're OEM, they're nice quality. Maybe they came original on the car, but yeah, there's a fastener right there, so they stay with the car. All right, I just did the passenger rear. It's done. So now all of them are done. I just gotta put that wheel on. Oh, before I remove the exhaust, you can see the axle spacers are in there because the car was lowered. So I'm gonna pull those out and do those really quick before I do the exhaust. Axle spacers are all out. These took longer than the whole suspension, I think. It was just really annoying to do for some reason. But they're out now. Last thing, exhaust. So this one's a header back. So just 2 bolts right there, and then undo the O2 sensor, and it'll come out. All right, so here's the stock exhaust, and the only modification on the car is this UK mod, which if you don't know, normally this is not here, but some people add this in and it gives the exhaust a little bit more sound, I guess. I didn't really notice a difference between this and stock, but I guess it's a little. The exhaust is all on now. I'm gonna start it in a minute. I took the wing off and I just lifted it off because I just had a double-sided tape on here. And I just got to get this off with some isopropyl alcohol and it'll come right off. Then I'm going to wash the car and everything, obviously, before I take pictures. Let me give you a start. Yeah, that's a lot quieter. I still got to spray out the tips too because they were sitting in the dirt. Now I just have to do the shift knob and the rear view mirror and the floor mats on the inside. After I do those things, it should be good to go. everything else is all stock. So that's it for the S2000. If anybody wants it, let me know. I'm gonna take it on a drive now and see how it does. S2000's driving good. I am now taking out the floor mats because I got stock ones. So these are Honda ones. They're just premium, so they're a little more pricey, and they cover it way back here, whereas the original ones just cover up there. But I'll be keeping these and selling them, and these will go with the car. All right, guys, so I might have even found a buyer for the S2000 already. So I am going to pull the hardtop latches out of the rear and pull my rearview mirror off, which, as you can see, is this aftermarket white one. So I'm gonna pull that off, and I still have to change out the shift knob. So I'm gonna do those 3 things and then wash it, and then probably sell it. The rear strikes for the hardtop are removed now, and I also removed the rearview mirror. I don't have a new one to put in, so if my buddy buys the car, then I told him he's got to get one. But if he doesn't, and I post it on Facebook, I'll put one on. Now I just got to go wash it because it's very dirty, and I need to use some isopropyl alcohol to get this double-sided tape off where the spoiler was, and then it'll be good to go. I'm gonna crash in style.
That's right, we're videoing, just in case.
So
I missed this thing, man. You look good in it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it looks like a giant penis in the front. What do you mean by that?
And then you got my other car right there.
This other one. And then what are we in? Another one. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Kenneth, you should call me sometime. On your flip phone. Maybe FaceTime.
What's going on?
It's ironic because he doesn't have an iPhone, so he can't FaceTime.
All right, guys, S2000's already sold. I didn't expect it, but I found a buyer. I sold it for
You didn't find the box.
$1,000. Down $1,000. Yeah. No more S2000 videos, but what will I get next?